Welcome back. As promised, let's get in the management of Supreme Petrochem. The stock is lower on the back of a weak set. The operating margins, they have taken a hit on a sequential basis and on a YY basis as well. Rakesh Nayyar from the company is joining us now to discuss more. Mr. Nayyar, good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us here. Well, I wanted to understand first up, what is the pricing scenario looking like now? Because there's a margin decline both on a YY and on a quarter-on-quarter basis. Are the spreads lower? Is the demand taking a hit? What's the cause here?
Good afternoon. See, our main raw material styrene monomer that witnessed a drop in prices during the quarter by almost 23-24%, and that led to the destocking, which certainly impacted the margins as well as the volumes. And our domestic sales on a year-on-year basis were low by 4%. But considering our exports did very well in this quarter. So our total volumes were up by almost 9%. The appliances segment, their lifting was down this quarter by almost 20%, whereas the non-OEM segment did better as compared to on a year-on-year basis. And as far as the prices are concerned, the drop in prices of styrene monomer has stopped. And rather than the last few days, we have seen it is little inching up because the crude is also going up. So the prices have come to us, the drop has come to us halt now, and they are stabilizing now.
Mr. Nayyar, in the month of July as well, have we seen domestic volumes decline? And I believe you had given a guidance of 15 to 16% volume growth for the full year. Do you maintain that?
We had given this guidance in the beginning of the year. In April, we had given this guidance. But considering the weak demand from the appliances sector in this quarter, and actually July and August are generally the lean months. And again, the markets pick up from September and when the festival season starts. So we hope that we will still be able to do around 12% in the volume growth this year.
Okay, and July and August, you're anticipating domestic volumes to decline? Because of the seasonality.
But they are generally the lean months.
Okay. All right. So so in that case, since you talk about raw material prices coming down and that leads to inventory destocking, that makes this part of the business little commoditized. You said that you're looking at value-added business in order to at least protect your margins in that case. What is the value-added business right now as a percentage of revenues? What are you doing in order to ensure that becomes a bigger part?
Our value-added products currently are around 35 to 40%.
35 to 40. And what's the growth?
So they're still at the same level at what they were at the beginning of the quarter.
Okay, actually we could not hear your entire answer because of a technical glitch. Can you repeat that for us?
I said that the value-added products volume is around 40% of our total volume. And there has been no change in that. They were same in the last quarter as well.
Okay. So when we talk about raw material prices coming down, usually it should ideally be good for margins, but sometimes because of inventory issues, it does impact margins as well. In that case, what is the company's strategy to protect their margins? It's a general industry-wide question because we've been seeing it with other chemical companies as well.
See, the prices in any case, when they come down, there is a destocking. Whatever inventories we have, one has to take a hit on that. And there is no running away from that. It's only when but the only plus point of when the prices go down is that when they become stabilized, the demand certainly gets a fillip and the demand is buoyant after that. And the margins also generally improve.
Okay.
You have a capex plan as well, right? And a pretty large one. I think close to about 1,240 crore.
That's right.
Are all those plans on track?
Yes, they are on track because part of those plans were already implemented in the first quarter of this year. The last quarter of last financial year. And that was for the polystyrene expansion and the expandable polystyrene. And as far as our ABS, the other major investment is in the ABS project. ABS project is on schedule. the line 1 of the ABS is under implementation, and we hope that we would be on stream by the third quarter of 2024-25.
Okay, so when we talk about this ABS project, you have entered into a license and basic engineering design project with Versalis. What kind of arrangement is that? What will they be providing? What will your investment be here? And in projects like this, what would the revenue potential be?
See, it's a pure technology agreement and engineering agreement. They are only going to give us technology and engineering. It's a mass ABS project, and mass ABS will be first time we'll be bringing it to India. There is no mass ABS currently in India, and Versalis is a big name as far as the mass ABS is concerned. As far as they are not investing any money in this project. It's all our own money. That's where we are currently debt free, and we intend to remain debt free. And we'll be bringing all the money from our internal accruals. As far as the top line is concerned, the single line is of 70,000 tons, and once it is fully implemented, one line will give us a revenue of around 840 crores at the full capacity utilization.
Okay.
Sir, any guidance on margins? How should we expect margins for the company to trend? Because volumes you're hopeful will pick up now. Raw material prices have largely been stable. So what's the expectation, your own expectations on how margins will trend from here?
I wouldn't make a guess on the margins at the moment, because the volumes is what I would rather say, yes, we will do around 12% growth this year. Because volumes again are linked to the styrene prices. If the prices move up and down in the coming quarters, that could either give us again as some kind of a hit, or maybe we'll get the profit on that also. So it's very difficult to predict on that.
Okay, all right, Mr. Nayyar, thank you so much for joining us and explaining to us what happened in the business and what the outlook going forward is as well. That's the word coming in from Supreme Petrochem. The stock has recovered from the lows of the day. It was down around 4% and is down 2% right now. We'll do one thing, slip into another break now. We'll put focus on Samvardhan Motherson International on the back of some news. Stay tuned for that.